realistic makeup routine that I do mostly every day, probably like 4 times a week, 4 or 5 times a week. And then I gotta say, I have 1 to 2 times a week I just don't wear makeup at all. I think I look quite cute with no makeup on. That took a long time for me to be able to say that, and I'm so grateful and happy that I can now. So sometimes I give my face a break or my eyelashes a break. Currently, I am missing some eyelashes, especially on this eye you can see here. So I like to give them a break and put some lash serum on sometimes, but usually I do put makeup on. I used to never do my makeup in the morning. I would roll out of bed, go to work, and life was kind of dull. I saw a video of some girl getting ready to be a nanny, and someone commented that they can't believe she puts all this makeup on just to take care of kids. She responded with, "Look good, feel good," and I was like, that's so true. I work in a nursing home a lot of the week, so it felt pointless to put makeup on, but it is so true when you can look in the mirror and feel confident and happy with the way that you look every day. It makes a significant impact. So if you're kind of off your grind a little bit, try getting back into it. Just do a little simple routine like I'm doing here today. So there's going to be a lot of talking in this video since this routine is super short. I'm going to kind of just explain skincare that I do on a regular basis, like realistic stuff, like what I actually do every morning and night. Nothing crazy or excessive. Just explain some of those products, show everything that I do on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, and just kind of try to lengthen this video by going really slow, which is good for ASMR, nice and relaxing. So first thing I would do is pull my hair back. Oh, and there's all hair in this, so again, very realistic. Usually I just throw it back into a little bun, like so. And then I grab some sort of hair clips. These are very pretty baby pink, but you can't tell on camera. And I got them from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has such cute little pearl clips all the time. I'm just gonna clip my bangs out of my face quickly. And at this point, I would just cleanse my face. Recently, I saw a TikTok saying that you shouldn't cleanse your face in the morning with a cleanser because it destroys your biome that your face has created overnight. You know, take everything you learn on social media with a grain of salt. You don't always need to be developing a new skincare routine or makeup routine or clothes. I just really like skincare, so when I learn new things or learn about new products, I like to try to implement them and see what works best. But please don't get caught up in like different diets, and all of our bodies are so different, and that's why it feels like people are constantly feeding you different information. This is good, this is bad, and you never know what to do. Really, just like try little things that sound interesting to you. If they work, do them. If they don't, don't. End of story. I've noticed with my skin type, since I'm not very oily, that not cleansing in the morning has worked for me. But that might not work for you, so. Now what I use to cleanse is this milk makeup cleanser that you can often find at TJ Maxx for very cheap. Well, cheaper than what it is at Sephora. I think a tube like this at Sephora is probably like $12 or $15, and you can get this at TJ Maxx for like $7, somewhere around that range. And it's nice and moisturizing, so after you cleanse your skin doesn't feel dry. It's been a wonder for me. Now I use another one. I can't remember the brand, but it's in a white bottle with like some blue on it. It's called like La Rose something. I silicone. I mean, I don't know if there's silicone in it. Yeah, it's sun protection plus blurring primer. Water resistant. So I'm pretty sure there's some sort of silicone in it. It kind of reminds me of that Smashbox primer that was viral a long time ago. I didn't read that it had a blurring effect. As far as how it feels, it just feels a little oily to me. But after it dries, it doesn't. It just feels kind of gross going on. Which, I don't know about you, but I kind of base my skincare products sometimes about how they feel going on, and I like a nice, like, fresh feeling, and this just does not feel fresh. And I would usually go in onto my neck and my chest as well. Okay, before I continue, I want to show you what I made tonight to enjoy with you. I made a Sleepy Girl mocktail. Maybe you've seen this on TikTok. My life is run by TikTok now. It's actually quite good. It's not too sweet. It's got a nice tartness to it. I used stuff from Trader Joe's. Their tangerine probiotic seltzer and tart cherry juice, and that's it. Some ice, and I put a little orange slice. Oh, and it is good, you guys. It's supposed to put you to sleep. It's not like crazy good, but it's like, it's tasty, a little treat. I guess there's a natural melatonin in tart cherry juice. And then I've seen people add magnesium. So I attempted to do that last night, but it was like waterproof and it would not mix. So I had to put it in a shaker cup and it made it taste weird. So I don't know. And look at my pretty glass I got from my FabFitFun. Okay, so then what am I gonna do next? Sometimes, if I'm feeling like I want to feel glowy, I'll put this little sample that I recently got of the Glow Recipe Waterman Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. Now, I know this is probably good underneath makeup, but sometimes I just put it on if I'm feeling extra dry and I just want a little bit of glowage. So I'll usually do like one whole squirt. Squirt. It's a weird word. And just blend that into my skin. Now when I do a lot of skincare, I noticed that this makes me feel kind of greasy, so just keep that in mind. But otherwise, I like it. I'm not sure. I see a huge difference. So I probably wouldn't buy the full size when I run out of this, but it's been fun to use. Okay. Next, what are we gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. Now this is one of my favorite purchases. I actually got this as a Christmas gift, but I picked it out myself, I think. I got it that long ago. Was it last year? I can't remember. But I've had it for so long, and I use it like almost every day. And like I'm not even halfway done with it. It was $29. I thought that was insanely ridiculous. But I save products like this for Christmas time anyway. Stuff you don't really want to spend your own money on. What do you want for Christmas? Oh, I've been wanting to try this. And it was trending at the time. And I just put it on as like lip gloss. And it's moisturizing your lips, and it just looks like you're wearing lip gloss. And it's this pretty light pink color. I love it, and I think when I run out, I'm definitely gonna get another one of these. Okay. Also, someone commented that the cars in the background, since I moved into my new apartment, are waking them up. I had a really big fear of that. So I'm trying planning on doing some chit-chatting, like about my life in this video, but I've just been talking about my makeup. So let me think of anything I can update you on. I don't know, you guys. I didn't really plan. I just started recording because I wanted it to feel super authentic and like us just hanging out and doing our makeup. Oops. We need a little more on that side. How about I tell you about tonight? Chris, my boyfriend. Oh, that always happens. You want just a tiny bit and so much comes out. This is pretty old, so I don't care about shutting it in. He was cooking dinner and we were just talking, and I don't even know how it came up. But we think that we have a little ghost in our apartment. My boyfriend's been feeling the bed vibrate at night, and he's been telling me, and I have no idea what he's talking about. And last night, I guess I woke up and I slightly remember saying like the bed's vibrating, and that's all I remember. My boyfriend said I was like freaking out. Let me think. And after I said that, he said that, I was like, you know what? I feel like I remember hearing something about like beds vibrating when you have a ghost or something. And he said, do you get that vibe that like it's a little haunted? And I said, you know what? I hadn't really put two and two together, but I think that I do. So my rat, Penelope, her cage is kind of old. It used to be from her and Dippy, Penelope and Dippy. But Dippy passed away, unfortunately. And it's kind of old. Probably like 3 years old now. And let me show you what I'm doing next first. I'm going in with this Glossier highlight stick in the shade Quartz. Pretty sure they only have 3 shades. The pink one, a lighter like white one, and then a bronzy one. I've gone through a whole stick of the lighter one, and now I'm like almost done with this one. I still have a decent amount left. I love this stuff. This is my everyday like no face makeup highlight stick. Love it. I love it. I used to hate it, and then one day I put it on in the summer, and someone said, "Oh, you're glowing." And I looked at myself in the sun, and I was like, I am. And now I use it almost every day. So anyways, Penelope's cage, since we moved in, which it's never ever done this, has been flying open. I remember one morning we woke up and we heard a bang, and we come out and Penelope was out of her cage was open. And Chris thought that she was hanging on it, and it's old, so it's been falling. And then one time, so I put it on my nose, the bridge of my nose. Now I'm gonna put it on my cheeks. Then one time, I saw Penelope, I saw the cage fly open on its own, and Penelope was not on it, and I just assumed, it's old, it's falling easier, and there's 2 hinges, there's 2 doors, and now we had started second locking, sort of taking a piece of the cage and putting it over so it wouldn't fall down, and now the top one was doing the same thing, so now we kind of double lock it in a sense. And so I never thought that was anything until we mentioned it tonight, and I went over and tried pulling on it, and I was like, you know what, that's like tight in there. I feel like that would not just fall on its own, and we've had to double lock it ever since so that P doesn't keep getting out of her cage. Maybe that's just because my boyfriend's home right now. Anyways, my sister brought me a frequency to get rid of anything negative, so I used the highlighting stick and I put it just in the general highlight areas. Cupid's bow. Is that what it's called? Cupid's bow? I don't remember. My tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, inner corners, brow bones, and my cheeks. And don't I look cute? Now keep in mind, this usually takes me like 5 or 7 minutes. I'm going very slow for the ASMR effect of having a longer video for you to relax to. Okay, let's have another sip of our little mocktail. So I'll be getting sleepier and sleepier as this video goes on. Delish. Alright, what am I doing now? Now, at this point, I usually do my eyebrows, and I either go in with some sort of eyebrow mascara. I just heard something out there. Maybe it's Penelope. I don't have a favorite one because I think they're all kind of like the same. It's just the ice. Relax. They're all kind of the same to me. It colors my eyebrows. I don't know. I guess I've just got to find one that I really like the color, but I don't mind this one. Or I go in with the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I love this thing, but it takes a little bit more work than this. So usually I'm going in with this, so I'm going to do that tonight for you. But this is just like kind of like an eyeliner marker. Oh, but for your eyebrows instead. And somehow you get the most snatched, beautiful eyebrows with minimal effort. But this is even less effort, so I'm gonna use that. And I'm just gonna grab a mirror here. This is oh my god, it's so small. This is just in the shade Blonde, and it is the Maybelline New York Tattoo Studio Brow Styling Gel. Oh, that's in another language. Okay. So I try to use eyebrow mascara with a very light hand. If you've ever used it, you know that it's just absolutely ridiculous. You'll have these pretty brows and then just a glob. It's horrible. Comes out, it's so hard to keep a light hand with it. And that's it. Otherwise they get so dark and it's just not cute. Very light hand. Life has been feeling a little better for me lately, guys. I've just been way more productive, and honestly, I was in a hole for a while. And in order to get out of that, if you're in one right now, you just have to slowly start to do things. I did a little yoga, 10-minute yoga this morning. I didn't think about it. I just got in comfy clothes, put it on my laptop and did it. And it felt so good, and it really did keep me happy for the day. I think when you just wake up and throw yourself into your day, it's kind of like you get depressed, especially in the winter. So I'm trying to take my vitamin D and just do things that make me happy and not just watch TV and play video games. And although that's fun and that makes my life significantly better, if you just do that all the time, you're gonna get depressed, or you maybe already are from it. It's difficult because TV and movies are like my ultimate comfort in life. But I have to learn to gauge it so that it doesn't become too comfortable to a point where it actually makes me sad instead of comfy. You know, like I'm comfy, but I'm sad. And that makes me uncomfy. Okay, lastly, I just put some mascara on. So this is so old. Again, I'm trying to be authentic. This is so old. It is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Luscious Hydrofuge. So dramatic. And it's waterproof. I only use waterproof mascara my whole life. I've picked up my scalp, everything, my scabs. But around middle school, I started really picking up my eyelashes when I started wearing makeup. But I don't remember picking at my eyes enough to get this gap in them. And I've created gaps in my eyelashes before, but I just can't remember doing this to myself. But it's pretty apparent, and you'll see in a second. Okay, you can see right there. Let me finish putting it on and you'll be able to see better. Oh, and this mascara is just so clumpy and old and gross. Do you ever use an old product for way too long? Like you should have thrown it out a while ago, but you keep using it because you're cheap, or you don't like to waste, or you just can't seem to make it to the store, or something like that. And then you open a brand new one and you're like, and it performs so beautifully that you can't believe you made yourself suffer for so long. Well, that's gonna be me when you see the first impressions video, you guys. Because I am suffering here. And if it weren't for this YouTube video, I would have tried new mascara, but this is definitely the longest I've used a tube, so I'm struggling. Alright, let's do the other eye. See, it doesn't look like bad, but it could be better for sure. I'm thinking I don't even know when I'm gonna upload the first impressions video, because I have a couple other videos I want to do soon in the next 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna start doing Christmas videos, so I don't even know when that's gonna be up. I wonder if I'm gonna make it like a bonus upload. I did that for the first time in a while this month, and someone commented that they wished I uploaded twice a week, every week, and that made me think that I kind of want to do like an extra 1 or 2 uploads a month if I can. I think I have a fear of my content maybe getting old. Oh, my ice is making weird noise. Of my content getting old, or if I do more, then maybe I won't put like enough effort and people will stop watching. Like I'm just pushing content out there for more money, and I just don't want that to happen. But I don't think there would be any harm in an extra upload or 2 a month. I think I could still put out the same quality if I did that. I guess I'm also scared of like running out of ideas. I don't know if anyone else has had this issue in their life, but I guess my brain cannot fathom that there is an infinite amount of ideas and music, and how there's always a new food or drink trend and a new song that you discover that you love and listen to till it sucks because you love it so much, or a brand new movie with an awesome new concept. It baffles me that we never run out of ideas, and so I guess I have a fear of uploading more because I'm scared that I can't think of new stuff, because I can't fathom being able to think of new ideas for like the rest of my life for these videos. Hopefully I do this for the rest of my life, but does that make sense? Okay guys, here's my makeup. This is seriously all I do day to day. I think it looks really cute. If I'm trying to get a little cuter, I just put on the Glossier skin tint and concealer, and I maybe do a different highlight, like a powder highlight instead. Powder, you know what I mean? Like not a liquid one. Let's take my hair down and see it with my hair down. Something else I've been struggling with is like hairstyles. Like I stopped using heat on my hair as much, so I just don't know what to do with my hair. Like sometimes I do heatless curls, but I'm like kind of too lazy to do that every night. And I've been struggling to sleep in this new apartment, so I don't want something that's serums. I love FabFitFun. I know so many people say they don't, but seriously, if you customize right when you're able to customize,